Hello everyone, welcome to class. So this is mathematics with teacher Abbas and we are in simple interest. So this will be our third class in simple interest. And today we'll be looking at when the interest is given and then we are to find either the time, the principal, or we are to find the rate. So let's see what we'll do. Of course, this is one of the ways we apply our simple equations. Alright, so let's see number one. A savings account earns 7,500 naira in interest over 5 years at a 3% annual interest rate. What would be the initial deposit? So, a savings account earns 7,500 naira in interest. That means our simple interest is equal to 7,500 naira, and then time, we have time equal to what? Equal to 5 years, and then we have what? We have a rate equal to 3%. We have rate equals to 3%. So what was the initial deposit? Initial deposit is us looking at the principal. So what are we looking at? Still the formula of simple interest. Simple interest equal to P times R times T all over 100. Now in this case, we have been given the simple interest, but the principal is missing. So our simple interest is equal to 7,500 naira equal to our principal will remain principal P times rate is 3 times time is 5 all over 100, and then this will be all over 1. Remember simple interest or simple equation, I told you a formula has two sides. We have the left hand side and the right hand side. So the left hand side can be given and we are asked to find something on the right hand side, just like what we are having here. So of course 5 year will give us 20. So that will make it 7,500 naira equal to 3p, as p times 3 all over 20 all over 1, and then we have that cross multiply. 3p is equal to, so 7,500 times 20, I'll give us all over 3 and all over 3. So 3 year 1, 3 year 2, carry 1, 3 year 5, 3 year 0, and 3 year 0. So that means our P will be equal to what? 2,500 times 20, and that will end up giving us what? That will end up giving us 50,000 naira. That will end up giving us 50,000 naira. All right, so we move to the next question. Number two, if you, this should be if, please take note. If you invest 3,000 naira at a 5% interest rate per annum and earn 375 naira in interest, how long was the investment? Okay, so if you invest this money, this will be our principal equal to 3,000 naira, and then interest, okay, 5% interest rate, so our rate will be 5%. Don't forget, rate is always in percentage. And then and earn 375 naira in interest. So our simple interest equal to 375 naira. So what is missing here is the time. All right, so the same formula, simple interest equal to P times R times T all over 100. Simple interest given as 375. Um, our principal is 3,000 times rate is 5 times time is T all over 100, 0000. All right, so we have 375 equal to 30 times 5 will give us 150 t. So divide by 150 all over 150. All right, so that will give us lead us to make some calculations. So 5 into 150 would be 30. 5 into 37, that will give us 7. Remainder 2. 5 into 25, that will give us 5. Alright, so 5 here, in fact 15 can go. 15 here, 2. 15 here, 5. Alright, so we are left with t. This cancels this. T equals to 5 all over 2, which is equal to 2 whole number 1 over 2. That's 2.5 years. 2.5 years. So that's what we get in time. 2.5 years. And then we move to number 3. Number 3, calculate the annual interest rate. Annual interest rate. We are looking at rate now for a loan of 3,500 naira, incurring 245 naira in interest after 2 years. So this is our principal, this is our interest, this is our time. All right, so let's see what we get. So principal equal to 3,500 naira. Our simple interest equal to 245 naira, and then our time equal to 2 years, and then our rate equal to the missing. All right, so we have simple interest, still the same formula, equal to p times r times t all over 100. So we have 245 equal to our principal is 3,500 times rate is missing, rate times time is 2 all over 100. So this 0 cancel these zeros, and then we are left with 245 equals to 35 times 2. That will be 70r all over 70 all over 70. That by simple equation. So 70 takes on 70. 5 into 70, that will give us 14. 5 here, will give us 4. 45. 5 here, 9. Alright, so 7 here, 7 into 14, 2. 7 into 49, 7. So that means our R equal to 7 all over 2, which is equal to 3 whole number 1 over 2%. So 3.5% becomes our rate. That is the rate per annum. Okay, so that's what we do when we are given the interest. The first solving we did was when we were not given interest, of course, the left hand side. So we were given everything on the right hand side, which we used to solve for the simple interest. But for today's class, we are given the simple interest, and either the principal or the rate or the time went missing. So we had to find them and see what we'll get. So that's what we have for today. Right, so you have some activity questions here. So for the 6 of them, either the principal or the rate or the time will be missing. So you have to carefully go through it, calculate it, and then get what you are looking for. So thank you very much for watching. Please do well to like, subscribe, and also share these lessons to others. You recommend others to join these lessons. Thank you, and see you in our next class.